Hello everyone. I know I don't usually do this because I usually just do edits. Well, so today's video, I'm going to be ranking every season from Total Drama onto the franchise of Ridonculous Race too. So let's do this. Everywhere I go, they all know my name. She watched anime. So I never put Pahkitew Island. A lot of people rather pick this one as a top 7 or 6 because of All Stars, but not gonna lie, All Stars is kind of better than Pahkitew in my opinion. First off, I'm gonna start with the characters. I really enjoy Sky watching as a character, even though sometimes I wouldn't like her, but I really like Sky, same as Jasmine. And Scarlett, I don't even want to talk about her. Same as Sean, I really like him too, even though he's like a lover for, like zombies and all that stuff, I still really enjoyed his character and when he won Pahkitew Island. And then there's Dave. A lot of people actually like Dave, and I'm like, oh, okay. I don't hate Dave much as like Total Drama Ricky does. So I'm like a lot. Well, he's not called Total Drama Ricky anymore, but yeah. He kind of reminds me of one of my friends, Giselle, because she loves this guy named, I'm not going to say his name, but Max. And basically she has a bunch of pictures of Max, and it's just so creepy to me. So that's why Dave reminds me of her, but Dave is just like way more than that, but I'm not sure. I don't hate Dave, but I did not like him though. So now we have Sammy. Sammy, I like her. I just feel bad for her because of her sister. Her sister just ruined her life. And I hate Amy for that. And next is Amy. Amy, go to hell. Like, you're so annoying. You think you're better than everyone else, honestly. You think you're better than your sister. You're not. She doesn't care about anyone but herself. And she just wants to, like, ruin it all on her sister. She was, like, supposedly supposed to be the main antagonist, but she just, like, ruined her sister's life and made it hard for her.
Hey, since when does anyone take Sammy's side? She's just a wannabe me, a spare Amy. Her name should be Spare Me. I am going to change her birth certificate as soon as we get home.
So yeah, and then I love when I see Amy stood up for herself and then tried to play like she was Amy. But then the worst part was that she only was in like 2 to 1 episodes, and then her sister came back like an evil trolley monster. Like, and then she got booted out with her sister. So yeah. So next is Ella. I don't hate Ella or anything. She's just I don't want to say this in a rude way because a lot of people like her, but she's like a wannabe princess, like a fake version. But yeah, that's all I gotta say for her. But I do like her character a lot. Then Max. Do I even have to say anything? He's just trying to be different so bad. That's all I'm gonna say. He wanted to be the main antagonist, but I guess he wasn't. Next is Rodney. Don't really have anything to say, just yeah. He just tried too much, that's all I gotta say. Okay, so next we have Beardo. He just makes sound effects, and they're just like, he doesn't talk, he just makes stupid sound effects, and it's just so annoying. Next is Leonard. No comment. And Sugar, I don't really have nothing to say about her. She's just decent, but okay. Then Topher, wannabe Chris McLean. In my opinion, none of the challenges made any sense to me, and I couldn't understand them, and they were like kind of like a remake, same thing as All Stars, as like the first 1 to 3 seasons in Island, the original castmates. And the characters were just so annoying too, and there wasn't like actual drama, they just started fights and whatnot. Oh, and also I had to rewatch it because I couldn't remember some of the episodes, but then I rewatched it because I haven't rewatched it in like 2 months because of how dumb and boring it is. And to some people that disagree with me, it's totally fine because it's my opinion. So yeah, moving on. See what's anime. And now we have All Stars, the show that made absolutely no sense. For starters, the eliminations were so dumb. How Lindsay eliminated herself was just so dumb. She didn't even want to be there. Like, why sign up? Oh, wait, my bad. She couldn't. She had to be there. But, like, yeah. And then The worst elimination, I'm not going to say it's the worst because she's my favorite character, Courtney. Her elimination was like so dumb how she got eliminated, because you know how Mal was in the like, he had the board, like the drawings where Courtney wanted eliminated people, and then like it made no sense how he brought it up on that day. If he, not on that day, but like on that episode, if they brought it up like on the like other episode, Muddy Sunday, something with Sunday and muddy in it, then I would have understand. Same as Gwen and Scott's elimination, theirs was so dumb too, because Zoe won the challenge and she had to pick only 2 people. She had to pick 2 people to get eliminated, and of course she wanted to be Mel because she wanted to be the bigger person. And they made Zoe also very dumb in this season, and I was like, oh, damn, this dumb. And the fact that the Mal was like the antagonist, Heather and Alejandro did nothing. And also, can I just say, Sam and Sierra had no point of being in this freaking season. And also Duncan, you know how in the seasons they made Duncan like soft and so nice? I was like getting so mad. And then they made Gwen just like an annoying crybaby, which got on my nerves sometimes. Like, I used to like Gwen, but like I still do, but she was just annoying in this season, kind of. I feel like people are gonna hate me if I say this part, but the only part of the season that was pretty good was like, I'm gonna get so much hate for this, but I kind of liked when Scott and Courtney got together.
Ow! 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 I was just making sure I don't stink, and I don't, seriously. Let's pretend I just showed up now. Cool. Oh wait, don't!
And that's honestly really it, honestly, about All Stars. If I can make a whole video on it, I would, honestly. But that'd be just so much work, and yeah, moving on.
See what's anime, catch your heart like...
Now we have Revenge of the Island. I'm just gonna start with the characters and their names real quick. This is Stacy, yeah, the annoying bitch. This is Queen and Bee, Dakota, and Monster Freak. Zoe and Anne Maria, the poof girl, and the red chick. Overrated. Joe, which stands for JoJo Siwa.
I don't really care about what they say.
B, Lightning, Mike, Sam, Scott, Brick. That's it. First of all, I just want to say that this is a really good show to watch. So if you haven't, watch it. But one thing I have to say about the show is they replaced it with new characters. When I first was gonna watch this, and I saw the people on the dock cruise, like the main characters from the original Total Drama, I actually thought they were gonna be in it, but then they weren't, and I was dying. And can I just say, this episode was just a whole other level, and it was just a mess. It does have its originality, like the other episodes, which were really good in my opinion, like episode 2. I really liked that. It was probably one of my favorite challenges throughout Revenge of the Island. It is not worse than All Stars and Pahkitew Island, but all I have to say though about this show is it's not the worst though. I have seen worse. But I do think some of the characters are overrated, like Dawn and Cameron. The parts I really enjoyed was Anne Maria, but Anne Maria was so dumb when she got eliminated though, because of a stupid diamond. But she really did make me laugh a little bit. Same thing as Revenge of the Island with Mike's personalities. They were hilarious to watch. And honestly, I have to say, I do like this season a lot. And probably one of the favorite parts is when they invited the old cast. They would hostage them and make them do challenges. And they were telling them, it says that we cannot get hurt, but then some of them would just get hurt anyways, and it was just really funny. And yeah.
To help us get today's competition underway, say hello to one of our classic competitors, Bridget. Let's get this over with. Remember, my contract said demonstration only. Relax, no demo needed. Just chum the water with our intern Dakota, and try not to get eaten. Ew! What is this stuff? Leftovers from last season. Gross! So not cool!
The one thing I do have to say that I did disagree on was the finale on how when Cameron won. When I was watching it in my country, Cameron won instead of Lightning, but then when I watched it on YouTube, Lightning won. I didn't care who won, but I was really surprised that Cameron made it this far, even though he's supposed to be a bubble boy. I honestly thought, I didn't think he was going to get far, but then he did. And also, one of my least favorite characters in that show is probably Stacy, because all she does is talk so much like me, and we're twins, yay.
She wants anime, catch her heart like anime.
So you're probably not going to expect this as hype, but I really liked the DramaRama. Especially for my age, I should not be watching a child show that is probably made for 4 to 7-year-olds. Okay, so I searched up what age they're supposed to be for. So it says all the children are 4 years old, right? As confirmed by someone. According to Tom, Cartoon Network originally wanted to make the cast 11 years old, but McGills and his team suggested making them a lot younger. Oh. That doesn't cause a fact on how much... Honestly, at first when I was watching it, I was getting really bored. But then after I saw some stuff, I actually thought this was really interesting. Until like season 4, I think. Each episode is at least 10 minutes long. And I feel like people would disagree where I put this, but this is my opinion, just remember. And the characters in the show is Gwen, Harold, Noah, Owen, Cody, Duncan, Izzy, Bridget, Courtney, Shauna, and Jude, and Beth. I think I said Beth. I'm not sure. Oh, and I was trying to say Jude's name, but then I kind of forgot, so yeah. I feel like when you watch this show for the first time, their voices are so adorable, especially Bridget's and Courtney's. But, like, the only thing I didn't like is Duncan with that damn pacifier. Like, oh my goodness. Dude was supposed to be, like, a bad boy as a baby. But boy keeps sucking on that like a juicy pop. Like, oh my gosh. My most favorite part was when Courtney and Duncan would, like, talk together because I just shipped them. And they were just so funny. Especially, I think it was episode 2 with the unicorn drink. And it was just so funny to watch them. The characters I don't really pay attention to is probably Bridget, because Bridget's barely in the show. Same as Beth and Harold and Cody. Like, why were they even there? In my opinion, they should have got, like, the good characters. And Sam Gunn, she was barely in the show, too.
She wants anime, catch her heart like anime.
So, yeah, actions next. I'm just going to say some stuff that I did like and didn't like, but I really liked the most. I liked when Lindsay was, like, trying to be smart. And, like, she is one of my favorite characters, too. She is so funny when she was on that one detective show. She was so funny, and I loved her so much. And then also when Courtney came back to the show, I really liked it a lot. And her and Duncan were, like, kind of, like, still together, but, like, beef. And then I also liked the manhunt, too, because it just, like, did a lot of stuff. And I really liked the manhunt a lot more than any episode in the whole total drama history, in my opinion. There was only 2 parts I didn't like in the episode. Is when Trent was being a big simp for Gwen, and I think it's because of, like, people really wanted Duncan and Gwen to be a thing, so that's why they broke it off in action. I thought they made a really good couple. They were, like, my top 3 favorite couples at the time, but now they're just my top 5 now. So I really didn't like when they broke up. And then another thing is that in the show, when when Chef had to make a lot more secret alliance with DJ, and DJ really didn't want to, and it was really sad when he got eliminated too, because I really like DJ as a character too. And one thing I just have to say, even though he wasn't in the show, but he was in the aftermath, is Noah, because Noah, he was the best character ever. So yeah, that's all I gotta really say.
She wants anime, catch her heart like anime.
Next is the Ridonculous Race. I really like the Ridonculous Race because of all of the characters and all the developments in each episode and how they traveled, like, world tour, but no one can beat world tour. One thing I didn't like about the show is probably the host. I understand that it's, like, not a lot of the same characters are in it, which I understand. But to be honest, it was a good show either way because it was really enjoyable to watch And I really was happy for the people that won. When Jeff and Brody won, I was like super happy. If MacArthur and her other partner, I forgot her name, won, I would have been still happy too. And of course, I have to give credit to the best antagonist in the whole season, Jose and Josue, something like that. When I first heard his name, I thought it was Jaquavius, honestly. And that was just like weird to just think about them. Even though they were like really slow, they always got last place, they were really dramatic, especially, I forgot her name already. Oh my gosh. Especially the girl. I forgot her name. Anyways, so even though they were really dramatic people, especially the girl, I think Jose, I forgot her name. She was really dramatic, and they wanted to win first. They didn't care. They did care if they got any other ones, especially last, and silver, and bronze. But to me, they are bronze. But they are really funny people to be watching and all that. And I really enjoyed when Noah and Kitty, because you would never, like, silly Noah, like, to find someone he loves. And then Emma giving Courtney, a bossy girl that might become a lawyer, that would date a geek like Noah. But I was like really entertained. I felt like when Noah got eliminated, I was really sad, and I was really sad for Emma. Emma really wanted to win at first, and same as Noah. And then after, they both didn't care, and then both of their partners cared after, which is really funny. And I liked all the developments of all the characters and how like their journey is too. And even some of the original castmates played as different characters, as you can tell by Kitty, and I don't know her name, but yeah, that's why I think Ridonculous Race is a really good show and you should watch it. Next is World Tour. I don't even have to explain why it's on the top of my list. Literally, there's singing, there's so much drama in it, and the best part is that's where the love triangle began. Even though I don't really like the love triangle, so yeah. Regardless of the love triangle, this whole season is the best. You get so much action, better than action, and like you get 3 more new characters. You get Alejandro, the hottest babe ever. Sarah, the creepy Chris stalker that loves Cody. Blaney, with an attitude of sass that has cake, but not like Lashana's. The only thing I didn't like about the show was the eliminations. Was because Alejandro, I love Alejandro. I'm going to say that. But he would manipulate the characters into thinking like, oh, I'll do this for you if you do this for me. Same as Tyler, even if it wasn't a girl character or a boy character, he was really good at manipulating people, and that's what I didn't like, but like he was still good at it, and he was the best antagonist literally the whole season, and that's all I gotta say about that. See what's anime. I don't even think we should be surprised which one's my number one. The OG total drama. Okay, so why I think this is top one, I'm just going to give out reasons why I think it is. It's superior. It's the main focus. All the episodes are literally the best, in my opinion. I really like the entertainment. It's where it all started up from anyway, so why wouldn't it be top number one? A lot of people would put World Tour as top number one. I'm not hating on it, but I can see why they put number one as World Tour. But for me, it's Island, because I just think Island's superior. We get the main characters, and you just get all the fun challenges. You get the romance, and you get some of the drama, because it's called Total Drama for a reason. And you get some of the adult jokes, which, yeah, and you get Owen's butt. So why wouldn't you? And yeah, that's honestly it. Why I think Total Drama Island is top one. So this is today's video. Sorry I didn't do edits today. If you disagree with me, you can totally say it. Just don't say any rude things, because then I'm just gonna delete it anyways. So yeah, by the way, this video, also, I just wanted to make this video because I just wanted to guys tell you. And yeah, that's really it for today's video. And here's some awesome music. Bye!